being the defending champion and looking like on paper that she has the tactical advantage. Those are the two runners I'm using in the eighth race, closing out the Grand Slam, and in the fourth leg of the pick five, the number 5, Virginia Joy, and the 6, Civil Union. In race 9, folks, closing out the late pick five, we're going 6 furlongs on the inner. It's for state bred, maiden 40, purse 45, 3-year-olds and up. And we're going to have 3 scratches in here. The number 3, Dorothy's the Boss. The 1, Favorite Impulse. So he's or she's actually part of an entry. The 1A entry, Ethos Doctrine, is going to run. And so that is going to leave a field of 12. The number 2, Honorable Dream, has a rider to be announced. Jalen Samuel looks like he's not going to ride this mare. So, we're going to see later on the rider of the 2 Honorable Dreams. It's not a horse I'm going to use, so I'm not going to worry about who's riding her today. I'm going to be honest with you right off the bat with this particular race. I don't really like anything in here. I'm not crazy about this is one of the few races that I just cannot wrap my arms around and say, this is almost more like a process of elimination, which means that I am going to use multiple horses. Now, when I do my handicapping shows or whatnot, I never, ever try to pick more than 3 runners. I feel so confident that I don't need 4 or 5 runners or an all to move on to the next race or to close out a particular sequence. I think once maybe I use 4 runners. If there's 13 or 14 horses that are going to run, maybe so. But 3 is usually the limit. Money purposes is a reason, but in this particular case, I'm just flabbergasted. I really don't know where to go here. I'm going to use a 6, 7, and 8 in this race. The 6, Escape with Friends, the 7, Curious Mind, and the 8, Looking to Fly. I am going to go over these 3 runners right now, these 3 fillies. Like I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. A very poor bunch here. I don't really see anything I like. But the 6, Escape with Friends, is the first timer, trained by George Weaver. And George has some very decent numbers on grass. First time starters, 11%. First turf, 13%. Turf in general, 17%. And turf sprints, 13%. So that's somewhere middle of the road. And a middle of the road type runner in this particular poor field is going to shine and probably stand out. And like I said, there's not much form to go on here. So a first-time starter with a lot of upside, Eric Consell, who's 17% out of 48 mounts for George Weaver on the year, is pretty telling to where George Weaver likes to use Eric in these type of situations. And I'm going to go with this filly, 3-year-old filly by FNX as well. The works with Escape with Friends are none on turf, as you might expect. You might see more of that at Saratoga. So they're basically maintenance works, 5 furlongs, a couple of 1-3 furlong works, mostly 4 furlong works, and did get a 3 furlong bullet out of the gate. The Tomlinson numbers, 264 and 254, are not that good. So like I said, it's like anyway. I'm gonna use her. Process of elimination. The 7-horse Curious Mind, Steve Asmussen is sent out 27 runners, nearly 27 runners, maybe a couple more than that, at 37%. This is pretty much really the only reason I'm using this 4-year-old filly by Notional, and hasn't been seen since last March, coming from a track. Will Rogers Downs in Oklahoma. It was a sloppy track. The second horse in that race came back to win. I don't know what that means at Will Rogers. Asmussen took over and now, had this filly for a while. So maybe the magic of Steve And this is kind of like will be a first-time starter for Asmussen, and you know how he performs there. Gets Joel Rosario, who is his kind of like second type rider when Ricardo Santana is not around. So yeah, I'm going to use the 7 Curious Mind. The Tomlinson number at 345 for the distance on the turf is one of the highest in the race. So that's cool enough with me. And the final horse I'm going to use is the 8 Looking to Fly. Joe Sharp takes over for Michelle Nevin, who trained this filly last time. Hasn't been seen since Aqueduct. Does have a couple of good runs on the turf at Belmont last fall. And like I said, been freshened, and Luis Saez will ride. 5-2 on the morning line. Similar run, if you can go back to that October 23 run for the Straight Maiden State Affair at this very track. Kendrick had her that day. That should put this 4-year-old filly by Looking at Lucky on top. So in closing, the 6 Escape with Friends, the 7 Curious Mind, the 8 Looking to Fly. As far as the dollar amount, the pick 5 or the pick 5 is $60, 60, and the Grand Slam for $1 is $24. So I'm gonna get this up online. I'm quite sure they're going into the third race at Belmont now. So like I said, good luck. Give me some feedback. I will be playing this very ticket, both of these tickets, and have a good day. I'll see you. I'll put on another show for opening day at Saratoga. Probably have the show on the air Friday morning. Take care. Good luck at the races, and I'll see you soon. Bye.